First video of 2022. Today we're going to run through the 4 tones of Chinese. If you've been considering learning Chinese for quite some time, now is the time to do it. There'll never be a perfect time to start, so starting somewhere is better than not starting at all. So, how many tones are there in Mandarin Chinese? Well, there are actually 4. You might have heard that there are 6 or 9. Generally, when there are tones or that many tones being talked about, people are referring to Cantonese. So Mandarin only has 4. Sometimes people say there's a 5th tone, which is a silent tone, but let's not focus on that for now. Let's keep it simple. 4 tones. So, if we use the word in Chinese ma, ma, we can go through the 4 tones. Now the first tone is just like a sharp flat. Ma, ma. Doesn't change, it's just nice, sharp and flat. And then if we move to the second tone, it's also called the rising tone. So it goes ma, ma. Now, I remember back in the day when I first started learning Chinese, almost 10 years ago, a lot of Chinese teachers would sort of point to the fact that the second tone almost sounds like a question. So in English, and particularly with an Australian accent, we generally ask a question by raising our intonation at the end of a sentence. What? What? Same with Chinese. In the second tone, you can say ma, ma. It should go up. So we have now the first and second tone. Ma, ma. Now what about the third tone? The third tone is notoriously difficult for English speakers. And that's because it does sound quite different to anything that we are usually used to. The third tone is shaped like a V in the phonetic writing system of Mandarin Chinese pinyin. And it is pronounced with those 2 letters, M-A, ma, ma-a, ma-a. Now, again, depending on the accent and depending even on the gender, it may not be as strong as the dip in my voice, but nonetheless, over-exaggerating the sound when you first start can help you to learn the tones more quickly and get used to them quicker. Now, the final tone is a sharp falling tone. That's the 4th tone. And again, all those Chinese teachers many years ago that I listened to used to try to describe this tone as a really sharp no in English. No. Ma. Ma, right? Ma. So now you have your 4 Chinese tones. So ma, 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 ma. 4 Chinese tones. And that is the very foundation of the Chinese language, or Mandarin. And I'll be trying to make videos. Actually, no, I won't try to make videos. I will make a video every single week in 2022 to help kickstart your Chinese learning journey and see where we go and where we're at by the end of the year. See you next time.